is no denying pets are part of our families. It gets a little hard to watch them as they age, just like family members. They have the aches, they have the pains, just like we do.
So Dr. Nikki Eaton is here this morning. She's from the Animal Hospital of Polaris. She's here to talk about what we should look for in a senior pet. Good morning.
How are you guys?
Good. Are you going to talk sad the whole time? We
No,
can't.
absolutely not sad. Absolutely good things. I know we've talked before about supplements and things like that, but these are things now that we can do at home, different props and things that we can have. Exactly.
Right.
We do these things to our own houses as we get older to help us get around, and they need the same kind of help.
Exactly.
Well, and was it, what, 2 weeks ago, I threw my back out trying to lift Big Shelby.
Yes.
Get her in the back of my SUV, and it, you know, she's a little bigger than she needs to be. She's about 90 pounds, and it's heavy,
Yes.
So this is all going to ease us in our aches and pains and help them too.
Exactly, and help them too.
Well,
so, and it's real easy to do.
Here.
This is Marley. Marley is an 11-year-old American Bulldog. He does need a home. So if you're interested in him, he's very, very well behaved. Just get in touch with Peace for Paws, and it's peaceforpaws.org.
Oh, good.
Okay, but yes, he's already up to date on his vaccines and neutered, and he's house trained, and so
pretty.
He's a very nice dog.
But at 11, he may need a little extra help.
Exactly.
So what do we have here?
So we have a two-step right
here, Mr. Marley.
and we can show you how Marley can go up there.
Good boy.
How easy you can teach them, and then to go right into the. He's like, oh, okay.
Oh, he's all about that. Yeah.
He's like, I'm just gonna lay there now.
He's good.
Hi, baby. You're adorable.
He's
He's like, I like the chair.
Yeah.
Thank you
Chair
for
is
helping
good.
me.
I'm just gonna hang out here for the rest of the day.
And just as easy to get down for them too,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Marley,
and
show
so
us
you
what
can put
got.
these all over. Like you can put them by your bed. You can put them by
so good. Look at that.
furniture that you want the dog to be on. So you know, it just definitely does help them.
Well, this one's a little taller, so this would be maybe for a tall bed.
A tall bed, yes. This is great for a tall bed. So let's see, Marley, come on.
He can put a couple of paws up there.
There you go. And there's nowhere to go. Stay right there.
So, yeah, you don't need to go over the top,
Stay
buddy.
right
It's
there.
okay. It's all right. However, if he, well, you're going to go over anyway. All right, you're going to think about it. Sean was talking about getting her dog into the SUV.
Yes.
And that can be a little more problematic because maybe you don't want to carry around. These are. It's not that they're not. They're relatively light. You don't want to carry that around.
Sean, is that real heavy?
No, not heavy at all.
Right, and so somebody like you and I can definitely do this.
Does it fold in the middle too?
Yes.
Yes, you can close it all the way up. And
you can have it in the SUV. So like, let's say you're going to the vet or you're going to the dog park or you're going to the groomer or wherever you're going. You have it right in there, and so then you can easily
and then that
hook
would
it
just
up.
clip right to the car if you wanted to make sure that it's in there securely.
Correct.
And it's going to stay there as they're getting up and down.
And if you have a dog that's not used to using this, do you know, does it take a lot of training to get
It doesn't.
Okay.
So if you have a dog that's very much food motivated, all you have to do is put a couple pieces of food and just have them go right up. At
Here's
first,
video
they
of
may
how
be,
they work.
Yep, they may be a little hesitant at first, but usually they catch on 1, 2, 3.
That's terrific.
Because they learn it's so much easier than for them to get up and down.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. And saving your back.
And then just pop that right up, put it in the car, and off you go.
And then you see how he's giving treats. It's that positive reinforcement that we want to continue to do so that they're not afraid of it.
And the last case there, he went right up into a crate in the car, so they're safe in the crate in the car as well.
Yes.
What are some other little things that you can think of that will help the discomfort that comes with an aging dog?
Well, we've talked about joint support before. You know, those nutraceuticals, those supplement type things. You know, if they get really bad, they may need to be on non-steroidal anti-inflammatories from their veterinarian. So just, you know, different things like that. And a lot of people tell me, well, they have arthritis, I shouldn't do exercise. That's totally not true.
Okay.
So take them for walks. You want to build up that muscle because that's extremely important. That gives support for those arthritic bones.
A lot of times we don't want to admit in ourselves or in our pets that we're getting older.
Yes.
So what should we really look for till we know, okay, it's time. It's time to admit, okay, the dog is a little older and it's time to do something.
So a lot of times I hear they always got up on the bed with me and now they're reluctant to get up on the bed. So that's one of those signs. Or get up on the furniture or get up into the car like we used to do. You know, just not wanting to do that, not wanting to maybe go for those walks, those longer walks like we did. You know, let's say we used to do miles and now we're just kind of going around the block. So those could definitely be some of those signs.
We'll keep an eye out. Thanks, Nikki.
Yes, absolutely. And if you want to know more, you can go to our website, myfox28columbus.com, and find out more about Dr. Nikki and the Animal Hospital of Polaris as well.